أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dear viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessing of Allah be upon you all. Welcome back to our program that is MTA Kids Time, which is being brought to you by MTA International Gambia Studio. And in this program, as we all know, we discuss about the life history of our beloved Master Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And in our last episode, we have discussed a very important topic, which was the first battle that happened between the Muslims and the disbelievers. So in this again, we are going to discuss another battle, and the title, they call it the undecided battle. And then the kids are here to make this program interactive, and please stay with us and enjoy. As our tradition always demands, we start with the recitation from the Holy Quran. So please let's hear the recitation from our brother Basil Jawa and the translation as well. Please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
A'udhu billahi minas saytanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Li'ilafi Quraish ilafihim rihlatas sita'i was-sayf falyabudu rabb hadzal bait الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. Translation. In the name of Allah, the gracious, the merciful, because of the attackment of the Quraysh, He is making them attack to their journey in winter and summer. They should worship the Lord of this house, who has fed them against hunger and has given them security against fear.
Thank you very much. It's good recitation. And then now we try to explore on our today's topic. As you all know, we are dealing with those hard moments of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because we are dealing with battle, not so. And then we have discussed the first battle, that is called the Battle of Badr, because of the battle took place at a place called Badr. They named the battle as the Battle of Badr. And then this was a battle that was a great victory for the Muslims, because this was the day the greatest enemy of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Abu Jahl, was killed. And again, the disbelievers were in that anger, they were with that anger, that they were humiliated in that battle despite their huge number. So they can no longer, and it is practically impossible for them to sit and allow the Muslim to go like that. No. They said, you cannot kill our leaders like this, and you are left like that. They went back after the Battle of Badr. 1 year later, they went and organized themselves, equipped themselves, trained themselves, just to go and take revenge on the Muslims. And this is why this battle, they called the undecided battle, known as the Battle of Uhud, erupted. This was the reason. It was because of the anger and the humiliation that they got from the first battle, where their leaders were killed. That was the reason they went to take a revenge. And in this battle, it took place at a place called Uhud. And this is why we call it the Battle of Uhud. Again, this time, the disbelievers came with much larger number than the first one. We said that the first one they came with 1,000, But this time they came with 3,000. And the strange thing about this army is that this army consists 700 well-armed soldiers and 200 men on horse back, and the rest also came. Now, the Muslim at this time increased also, but compared to the disbelievers, it's like it has no increase. There's no increasement because the Muslim consist 1,000 people at the initial stage. So when they were camping outside Medina, waiting for the battle to start, there was a man whom we know today as, and even well before, he was known as the father of hypocrites, the chief of hypocrites, known as Abdullah ibn Ubayy ibn Salul, and he was also a native of Medina. This man was a Muslim by faith, but by heart he was a hypocrite. And something happened in the morning before the battle started. The Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa realized that there are increasement in the number, and these were the Jews of Medina. But the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa said that you people, there is no obligation upon you to fight, so you can go back outside Medina. If it is inside Medina, it's an agreement that any party that is touched, the other party have to join. If the Muslims are attacked, the Jews will have to help inside Medina. But outside Medina, they are not under obligation to fight. And this is why the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa left them to go. You see how beautiful the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa was. He was not afraid at all. If it is somebody, he could have said that, yes, you can join me and help me. But because of, he know the value of the teaching of the Holy Quran. He know he have to do justice towards every individual. He told them to go back. So Abdullah ibn Ubayy ibn Salul, since he was having this hatred and jealousy in his heart towards the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa, he said that he was not happy. He objected to the decision of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa that he should not send back the Jews. And this is why he also withdrew with 300 men. So he left the Holy Prophet with only 700. So these are the people finally who participated in the Battle of Uhud. So when they went to the battlefield, the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa, there was a place where he chose 50 men to stand there. He told them, he gave them a very strong instruction that no matter what, do not leave this place until you are told to do so. And this place, people say yes. But after, against the miracle of Allah, the support of Allah on the Muslims, they were able to defeat the disbelievers within a short period of time until they ran away. So the people who were asked to stand, the 50 men who were asked to stand at that particular place, they saw that the disbelievers has left. They say, why not we also go because there is no war now. The war is over. So it's better we go. But their commander reminded them that the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa said, no matter what, do not leave the place. They say, why? No. Maybe he was suggesting that because he was not thinking that we are going to win these people so easily. They left. Only few remained. So there was a general at the time, Khalid bin Walid and Amr bin As. Khalid bin Walid, who later became a Muslim, but at that time he was not. He was the general. He was a soldier. When he saw that place empty, he went back to that place where he entered. So they attacked the Muslim again in a sudden. So this attack was so severe because many Muslims at that time has left the battlefield. Only few people was remaining with the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa, and they killed a lot of people. Even the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa got injured in this place, to the extent that many companions who were surrounded were killed, only few remained. So there was also an outstanding man, a companion by the name Talha. He was the one, it is even recorded that he was the one, the arrows that were directed toward the Holy Prophet, he will be breaking them with the hand until the hand was cut off, just to make sure that the arrow does not touch the face of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But eventually, arrow touches him, so he fell unconscious, and in fact, it is recorded one of his tooth was broken down. So the disbelievers thought that they have killed Muhammad sallam, and they have killed all the other companions, the like of Abu Bakr and Umar. So Abu Sufyan, who was the chief at the time, started calling the name of Muhammad. Where is Muhammad? We have killed him. He was jubilating. Where is Abu Bakr? We have killed him. Where is Umar? We have killed him. But the Holy Prophet was telling them not to respond until the time they say glory to Hubal. Hubal was the idol of the Quraysh. Then the Holy Prophet said, you have to respond now. You have to proclaim the name of the Almighty Allah. Hubal cannot be having the glory. Instead, Allah Wahidun is the one who is going to have that glory. So this is the time Abu Sufyan realized that these people did not die. But they dare not to attack them again because they know the result they got from the first attack. So this was a very severe battle in which many number of Muslims lost their life because of the mistake that those 50 people committed. They were not able to stick to the instruction of the Holy Prophet, and as a result of that, they were having certain problems, and they suffered for that mistake. So we can learn something from this. No matter what, a prophet or a leader like the Khulafa, whatever they instruct us, we have nothing to object, to say that to interpret his word, no. He is the right person to interpret it. If you say, oh, do this, this is what we should do without any objection. Because if you fail to do so, the repercussion will fall on you. As these people mistakenly failed to stick to the instruction of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa Sallam. So we all know that we are bounded by time, so before wasting much time, and I believe we have learned a lot, this was the second battle that took place between the believers and the non-believers. So I have some questions here with me. I would like us to answer them together to see whether we have understood this topic. So the first question is about, it says, compare the condition of the Muslim and the Meccan army at the Battle of Uhud. Yes, can we hear from Sister Tyra, please? Give her the mic. Yes. What was the condition of the Muslim and the Meccans in this battle?
The Meccans were about 3,000 people, and the Muslims were only 700 people.
So it means the Meccans supersede, meaning they have a larger number than the Muslim. Thank you very much. Is that all? And also you said the Muslim were?
700 people.
Very good. So the next question I have with me here, which I believe we are going to able to answer, that is, why did the Muslim leave the pass on guard? You know, as I said here, the Holy Prophet have instructed 50 people to stay there. But eventually they left the place. What was the reason? Why? Why do they leave? Yes, Nuruddin, can we hear from you, please?
Because they saw that the battle was finished and the enemies were run away.
Very good. They thought that the battle is over, so there is no need for them to stay there. Thank you very much. The third question, who were the Meccan commanders who attacked the Muslims? Yes. Yes, Majula. Who were the Meccan commander who attacked the Muslim?
It was Khalid bin Walid and Amr bin Ash.
Thank you very much. Who later became a Muslim, in fact, and he was a great general of the Muslim. That is Khalid bin Walid. Thank you for that answer. The fourth question I have, who was Talha? I've mentioned Talha during my explanation here, right? So who was Talha? And then describe his act of bravery in the battle. Who was Talha? Yes, Nuruddin, again. Can you give us the answer, please?
Talha was the one who stepped bravely when the arrows are coming through the Prophet's face, and the arrows touched his hand, and the hand was cut from him.
Thank you very much. That was Talha. He was a companion, of course, of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa Sallam. When this attack happened, he was the one who was surrounding the Holy Prophet, who was behind him, always trying to break the arrows that are coming directly towards the face of the Holy Prophet Sallam. And as he said, as a result of breaking those arrows, the hand eventually cut off. So he was a brave man and a very good companion of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Mustafa Sallam. Thank you very much. And the other question is, what is Hubal? What Hubal? Yes, Khadija, please give her the mic.
Hubal was the greatest idol
Of the Christ. Thank you very much. Hubal was the greatest idol. Is the idol that they worship. So this is why they were calling glory to Hubal when they thought that the Holy Prophet and his companion like Abu Bakr and Umar has passed away. Now, what do you think was the cause which turned clear Muslim victory into confusion in that battle? At the initial stage, Muslims they seemed to be victorious, but eventually the battle turned and the Muslims suffered a lot. As we said here, Nuruddin was saying that the arrows were coming directly to the face of the Holy Prophet, but Talha was the one breaking them. So now, why do you think that this attack happened again? Why do you think? Yes, Tahira?
Because the 50 people that the Holy Prophet ﷺ command to stand at the door were left.
They left the guard. Thank you very much. That was the reason. If hadn't been they were standing there, Khalid bin Walid and Amr bin As and other people would not have seen that place vacant and empty. Because it is through that place they entered and they caused a lot of damage to the Muslims. So this shows us that no matter what, let us always stick to the command of Ulil Amri Minkum, your leaders, the one who are put as your leaders. Always obey them, because that is the benefit you are going to get. So thank you very much. We have come to the end of another program episode. That is, we were discussing on the undecided battle, meaning Battle of Uhud was a very sudden, and in this battle this battle was very severe. Many Muslims lost their life, and we have learned a lesson here that we should always obey the command of our Khalifa, our leader, our Amir, or our prophets. We should always obey it, because there's always a benefit in it. Failure to do that, you may see the repercussion. May Allah the Almighty enable all of us to be obedient to our leaders. Thank you very much. Dear viewers, this is what time allowed us. We have come to the end of another episode. We were discussing on the Battle of Uhud, the second battle in the Islamic Ummah, the second battle that took place between the Muslims and then the disbelievers of Mecca. So we have seen that there are a lot of things that we can learn from this battle. So this is what time allowed us, and this was a program which is being brought to you by MTA International Gambia Studio. I was your host, Said Sambaso. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.